Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a detailed camera review of the new OnePlus 10 Pro. So OnePlus 10 Pro is OnePlus' latest flagship device for 2022. It comes with a 48 megapixel triple camera setup with upgraded hardware, and also you get the Hasselblad partnership which OnePlus had for the last year's device as well. Now this device comes with a pretty good selfie camera setup as well. So in this video we'll be talking about how good the camera experience is. So the OnePlus 10 Pro pricing starts above 65,000 in India. So at this price segment, how does the camera perform and how does it stack up against the competition? That's what we're going to analyze in this detailed camera review. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's first have a look at the camera hardware of the OnePlus 10 Pro. So the OnePlus 10 Pro comes with a 48 megapixel primary sensor, which is a Sony IMX789 sensor and supports OIS. It has an f1.8 aperture. There is a secondary 50 megapixel ultra-wide angle camera, which is a JN1 sensor. You also get a 38 megapixel telephoto lens with 3.3x optical zoom included. For selfies, we have a 32 megapixel camera, which is a Sony IMX615 sensor. So let's see how the camera performance is for this price segment. So let's first have a look at the daylight captures. In terms of daylight conditions, the OnePlus 10 Pro delivers good images which are sharp and detailed. The colors are also done well and there is no saturation issues. They look mostly natural. The sharpness levels are also good and this is evident when you pixel peep. The dynamic range is also good. OnePlus has claimed that the Hasselblad partnership has resulted in better color science for the images, but in real world photos, it does not seem to be working that well. The white balance and exposure also needs improvement. Some of the images tends to be too bright and a bit blown out in terms of overall quality. But having said that, most users won't complain unless you are really into photography. The phone also comes with 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and here also it produces similar results and colors are consistent even when you switch the lenses. The overall detailing, the quality of the ultra wide angle shots looks good. But here again you can see the white balance issue, but overall quality is quite okay. The phone also comes with 8 megapixel telephoto lens and you can shoot images at 3.3x optical zoom, and here also the quality is pretty good. They are detailed and offers good sharpness too. Now moving on to the close-up images, OnePlus does a good job with good details and colors. The sharpness levels are also good. There is no dedicated macro mode available, but you can use the 3.3x zoom to take some close-up images to an extent, but it can't be proper dedicated macro mode. Moving on to the portraits, here even though there is a telephoto lens, portraits are shot using the primary camera in either 1x or 2x and you can toggle it. The portraits are rich in color and tones are also good, although colors are a bit vivid. The sharpness levels are also good and edge detection looks okay. Next up, the low light captures. In indoor lighting and artificial light, it does a good job with details and noise is kept to minimal. When you switch on the night mode, you get low light images which are quite okay and produces good details too. The sharpness levels are decent. We feel it needs a bit more fine tuning. Overall, we feel there is scope for improvement in the camera for night mode, especially in this price segment. Next up, the selfie camera. Here also you get good selfies with a 32 megapixel shooter. The skin tones are good and sharpness levels are also good. The dynamic range is decent, although in harsh sunlight it is not so great. The phone also comes with portrait mode for selfies and edge detection seems overall good. Moreover, selfies are personal choice, so you can judge based on the images shown. The ultra-wide angle camera is also utilized for the fisheye lens, which is included, and you can switch from the regular mode to the 150-degree ultra-wide angle mode, and it works quite well. The phone also comes with expand mode from Hasselblad, and it is implemented pretty well, although the quality could be better. Now moving on to the video recording, the phone can shoot videos in 8K at 24 FPS and the quality is decent. Although at this point of time 8K videos doesn't make much of sense. The phone also has 4K at 120 FPS, which is probably one of the few devices offering it. The quality looks good, but stabilization is not perfect. The phone has 4K at 60 FPS, and here the overall quality is good and there is good sharpness levels, colors are good, and the overall stabilization is also implemented pretty well. The 4K 30 FPS also supports stabilization and quality looks good. The 1080p video at 60 and 30 FPS looks good with good details and sharpness levels. The colors are once again natural looking. The ultra-wide angle lens can also take videos in 4K and 1080p resolution with stabilization, and it works quite well. There is also slow motion videos available on OnePlus 10 Pro, and it looks quite okay. The dual video mode on the OnePlus 10 Pro, you can record videos using both the rear and the front cameras in different layouts as well. This is the front facing camera sample taken with the OnePlus 10 Pro selfie camera. It can record videos in 1080p resolution as well as 720p. Unfortunately, it lacks 4K recording for this price segment. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front camera. So that is the camera review of the OnePlus 10 Pro. So looking at the images and videos, while the overall quality of the OnePlus 10 Pro as a camera phone isn't bad, but it is not class leading too for this price segment. There is room for improvement in terms of color science and also the low light abilities. So what do you guys think about the camera on the OnePlus 10 Pro? Do share in your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with a camera review of the OnePlus 10 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.